This week on Engage the Sage.
Hi everyone, I'm Don Saucier. Welcome to this week's episode of Engage the Sage. This week, I'm going to talk to you about why you don't want to be an effective teacher. People often say they want to be an effective teacher, and they'll often say this in the context of a job interview or a teaching statement of their philosophy or something along those lines. And I actually don't think being an effective teacher is an optimal goal. I think when we say we want to be an effective teacher, we're actually setting our goal at a fairly mediocre standard. We're saying we want to meet a threshold of adequacy. And I don't think that serves us well, and I don't think it serves our students well. I want us to strive for more. Rather than being an effective teacher, I want us all to want to be excellent teachers. When we want to be an excellent teacher, I think this is going to give us a goal to strive for that's actually going to make us better teachers. So now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about why you should strive for teaching excellence and not teaching effectiveness. I think when we want to be effective, we're actually undermining our potential as teachers. Excellence should be our constant motivation. When we are striving toward excellence, here we have now a horizontal goal that we may never achieve, and even if we achieve, we have to continue to strive to achieve. This is going to be a horizontal goal that is going to keep us sharp. This is going to keep us trying to do the best that we can do as teachers every single day in our classes. Striving toward excellence is a challenge that we're actually giving to ourselves that are going to keep us fresh and keep us doing our job the best way that we can. When we're striving for excellence, now we're not just going for the minimum. We're not just going for that threshold of adequacy. We're trying to actually achieve something special. And when we try to do that, the teaching is going to get better and the learning is going to get better. When we strive for excellence, that challenge every day is going to make every day our favorite day to teach. This is something I've talked about previously, but that ever-present and constant challenge is an opportunity every day to make that class great. When I go into my class and I want to make it excellent, I'm going to try to make every student have a valuable experience. Even my most disengaged students, I'm going to try to make them have a valuable experience. And I'm going to try to go in, I'm going to do my job the best way that I can, and I'm going to keep myself to that standard every single day. When we do this, when we strive for teaching excellence and not teaching effectiveness, I think this is going to create some advantages for us. First, this is going to help our students be engaged in our classes. When you strive for excellence, when you bring the most engagement that you can bring, when you use the best practices, you're involving active learning, you're creating great activities, you have amazing examples, you have great opportunities for your students to use your voice. When they are using their voices and they're playing with the material, they're going to have more engagement in every single class. Second, you're going to have improved learning outcomes when you are striving for excellence every day. When you're striving for excellence and doing those awesome things to keep them engaged, they're going to learn better. They're going to learn more deeply. That engagement that you're creating is going to manifest in them learning better. Third, when you're striving for excellence, you're going to create a more positive classroom environment. When you focus on excellence and not effectiveness, you're going to create a better community of learners. You're going to create a valuable place. You're going to create that oasis that your students can come to learn and get away from all of their other personal and professional challenges. When you're striving for excellence and you're creating belongingness for your students, when you're including all of your students, when you're showing that caring, that centerpiece of peace, that preparation, that expertise, that authenticity, that caring, that engagement, when you're striving for that excellence, you're caring about that experience and you're helping your students feel valued in a setting that helps them learn. When you create that positive environment by striving for excellence, the classroom is a better place for your students and it's a better place for you. The fourth advantage of striving for excellence is now this is going to compel and inspire some of your own professional development. For me to be excellent in the classroom, I have to continually be working on and refining my teaching craft. I'm going to go to workshops. I'm going to read stuff. I'm going to conduct research on my teaching practices. I'm going to do all of the things to try to give myself an additional edge to create excellence for myself. So I'm going to continually challenge myself. I'm going to continue to challenge myself to grow and to do things in new and exciting ways. This keeps it fresh for me. There's never a boring semester or even a boring day in my classes. This is going to make it better for me because I'm always getting better at being a teacher. One of the things I recommend if you're really striving for your own excellence, your own professional growth, keep a journal, be reflective, think about your practices, kind of do a revision or review of each class that you teach, think about the things that went well, the things you might do differently. All of this is going to help you in striving for excellence. And the fifth reason that I think we should strive for teaching excellence and not effectiveness is it's going to make teaching more fulfilling and satisfying for you. When I strive for excellence, even on days where I don't quite get there, I still probably do pretty well. And I want to do really well in my classes. So when I'm striving for excellence and I'm focusing on being the best that I can be, even if I don't quite achieve that, I've probably achieved something worthwhile. So it makes it easier for me to understand the value of what I'm doing when I'm striving for excellence, not effectiveness. I have been teaching for over a couple of decades now. I've walked into the classroom thousands of times. When I walk in and I'm striving for excellence each and every day, it makes that a new and exciting opportunity for me to teach and for my students to learn. So what I'm telling you today is that rather than being effective teachers, we want to be excellent teachers. I think striving for excellence, it can create better environments for us to teach and our students to learn. I think it's going to be more successful, and I think it's going to be more fulfilling, more validating, and a more positive experience for all of us. In the comments below, I would love to hear how you strive for excellence in your teaching. Thank you for watching this episode of Engage the Sage. Please like, subscribe, sign up for notifications, share us on social media, and we'll see you next time on Engage the Sage.